Hey, Sirski, put me in, coach. Hey, what's the word, YouTube? It's your boy, Coach TDOT. And I'm back with another reaction video for y'all today. So y'all know we've been on this Michael Jordan train for a good 2-3 weeks now, man. Man, Mike was going crazy back in the 80s and 90s, man. But for some reason, motherfuckers think they was capping about how they was coming back then, G. Alright? So without further ado, we finna react to they keep lying about the Michael Jordan era, man. What they lying about? Let's see what they talking about, man. Alright, so without further ado.
Like, it's a normal thing, 40-inch verticals.
Hey, hold on. Before we get into this video, man, if y'all watching this, make sure y'all spam that like button, man. Alright, please spam the like button for me. Please, please, please. I love you. Mwah.
The thing back then.
Richmond has an opening.
Hold on, what do you say?
Like, it's a normal thing, 40-inch verticals. That wasn't a thing back then.
Richmond has an opening.
Hey!
Phoenix then rode right over the wall.
Oh my gosh!
At the free throw line.
Damn!
That's what I said. He didn't have Uber. Like you're talking about Reggie Miller's, Joe Dumars.
Right,
like, these
right.
guys.
They're not athletic at all.
Take it easy, champ. Why don't you stop talking for a while?
Maybe sit the next couple plays out.
So, as you guys know when it comes to Gilbert Arenas, not a big fan of the 80s, 90s, or really any era pre-Gilbert Arenas. Case in point, his newest claim about Jordan's era in the shooting guard competition.
If we really want to have this discussion about Jordan's competition, just go this. Top 5 shooting guards in history. He didn't play against any of them.
You sure about that?
Tries to shake her out Mike that time. Jordan swats at the ball. 9 to shoot. Allen wants him. Goes right. Goes
Look,
left.
Mike's sitting on that shit.
Then the education.
Look,
He's now in a
Kobe
postgraduate
dunking
course.
his ass.
Guarded by Bryant.
He's talking about Mike ain't playing against none of them. Nigga, it's 2 of the best
Let's be
right
very
here.
clear right now, guys like Allen Iverson and Kobe Bryant, they are indeed top 5 shooting guards all time. And technically speaking, they did play in Jordan's era. Now, the one guy you have to look at as a great shooting guard from the 90s is, of course, Clyde Drexler, who was the West Coast MJ.
Clyde the Glide.
Hey,
like
it's
Clyde
a normal
thing.
40-inch verticals. That wasn't a thing back then. That wasn't a thing back then. That wasn't a thing back then.
Liar! And looking at his resume in Jordan's era, this guy's still a 10-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, a 1-time champion, made 3 finals, in 1992 at his peak, finished second to Jordan.
When did Clyde win a motherfucking championship? Ah, he won with the Rockets. Okay. I'm tweaking. I think he won with the Rockets. Am I tweaking, Chad? Y'all fact check that for me and let me know in the comments.
In the MVP race. What I actually care about more than overall legacy of players' accolades is how good they were in the moment. And
Oh my goodness.
For example, when MJ was beating Drexler, how good was he in those seasons? And looking at 92 Drexler entering the finals, he was pretty damn good. 27 points, 8 assists, 7 boards on 49.
Hey, these is straight LeBron numbers right here, man. Hey, I ain't know Clyde was coming like this back then, man. Clyde, this is a good LeBron stat line right here. This damn near LeBron career stats. Fucking 27, 7, and 7, man. 50% from the field goal. Them great numbers, Clyde. Man, they need to get Clyde more props, man.
That version of Clyde Drexler fits the bill of a top 5 shooting guard all time. And for comparison, look at Kevin Durant in 2012 at age 23 who lost LeBron James. KD entering those finals eerily similar to one Clyde Drexler in 1992. As Durant, 28 points per game, 4
y'all
assists,
trying to compare
8
KD
boards,
to Clyde
on
Drexler?
51% shooting. Now here's the deal. Kevin Durant's overall legacy all-time standing, he is higher than one Clyde Drexler. But in the moment, 2012 KD, 92 Drexler, those two players are on the same tier of overall ability, skill, and talent. And personally for me, I'd say Drexler at that point actually was the better overall player. His game was more well-rounded, a better defender, and had more playoff experience after making
Man, what the fuck? Man, what did he just say, folks?
My overall point is
hold on, folks. What did he just say?
Better overall player. Same tier of overall ability, skill, and talent. And personally for me, I'd say Drexler at that point actually was the better overall player. His game was more well-rounded, a better defender, and had more playoff experience after making the finals in 1990.
Man, stop all this capping, man. Whoever is behind this damn microphone, this video talking right now. Nigga, Mike was way better than Clyde. I'm not trying to hit none of that. Talking about his game was more well-rounded. Says who, nigga? Everybody I talked to about Mike in the 80s, nigga, Mike had the best season of all time. Talking about Clyde was more well-rounded. Says who? I want to find him so I could smack dog shit out of him. Because they ass drunk as hell. There's no way nobody said that, boy. It's like, come on, man.
My overall point is compared to show you guys someone like Kevin Durant in LeBron's era, who's regarded as a top 5 small forward all time, compared to Clyde Drexler when Jordan was beating him. Those two players are eerily similar. But of course, Clyde's overall resume, because Jordan beat him, isn't as impressive as Kevin Durant, but LeBron lost to numerous times. And that's one thing I do want to dive into. A lot of the players LeBron played at his position, he lost to them in the NBA playoffs, as well as the finals. For example, someone like Paul Pierce beat LeBron James en route to a championship. Kawhi Leonard, a small forward, beat LeBron James in the finals. A guy like Kevin Durant also beat LeBron in the finals 2-1. A lot of those elite ultimate great small forwards had the legacy enhanced by one LeBron James. Someone like Clyde Drexler, the exact opposite. What Jordan did to Clyde was diminish his greatness and his ability, and how he did that was by beating him on the biggest stage. Now, speaking of the biggest stage, LeBron versus KD compared to Clyde versus MJ, look at the 2017 Finals, Game 3. Cleveland in this game, they're down 2-0, but in Game 3 up by 6 points in the final minutes. Now, LeBron in this pivotal game finds a way to blow it, as the final couple of minutes makes numerous boneheaded plays defensively, as well as offensively.
James falling away.
Incredible opportunity.
Durant for 3. It's good. Kevin Durant from downtown.
And Golden State. Look.
James falling away.
Incredible opportunity.
Durant for 3. It's good. Kevin Durant from downtown. And Golden State takes the lead.
I'm still sick from this game, Chad.
Finds James. James blocked by Iguodala. Ball loose. You blew it!
So that right there is LeBron James enhancing Kevin Durant's legacy. KD's dagger shot, the shot of his career, came versus LeBron James in his face. And like you saw in that clip, LeBron in Game 3 down 2-0, the series hanging in the balance, he folded numerous times. Of course, leading Kevin Durant, getting his first ring. For kind of a perfect one-to-one comparison, look at Jordan in 92 versus Clyde Drexler. MJ with the series tied 2-2 in 92 versus Clyde Drexler.
In and out. Come
MJ
here,
with the series tied 2-2 in Portland for Game 5. What'd he do? 46 points on absurd shooting. The Bulls won this game handily by 13 points. Now, Game 6 back in Chicago, what does Jordan do that LeBron didn't do versus the Warriors? He rose to the occasion and made the right plays every single time.
Shot clock at 3. Yes.
Damn, Mike, cooking their ass. Hey, to the Baja. Yeah, Mike.
Lead by 2.
After this free throw.
4-point Chicago lead.
Perfection.
So that comparison right there, I find very, very important. He's looking at Clyde's career, again, because of
Clyde!
He did very important. He's looking at
Clyde, you not Mike! I see what you trying to do. You trying to do the one-hand palm ball shit. Where my ball at? I can't find my shit. Clyde trying to do the one-hand palm shit like Mike. Clyde, you not him. Like you cool or some shit. I see what you trying to do, folks. Niggas always want to be like another nigga. Like, be yourself.
His career, again, because of MJ, he didn't get accolades he could have gotten otherwise. And imagine Clyde's career if MJ wasn't as great as he was. Drexler, he'd be a 2-time champion, a Finals MVP, maybe an MVP, 10-time All-Star, and numerous-time All-NBA player. And for 1 second, very quickly looking at Jordan's...
Where did you just get them stats from, my boy? Where in the hell did it say Clyde Drexler would have got 2 more finals MVP, 2 more finals, another MVP? Nigga, Charles Barkley was still in the NBA. Nigga, it was a bunch of Dominique Wilkins. Like, come on, man. Patrick Ewing, all these niggas. You talking about Clyde would have got 2 more rings. Says who, man? Just making up shit.
Finals opponents. Let's say his finals record was more LeBron-esque. He lost more than he won. If that was the case, Jordan's opponents, their overall resume, all-time standing, will be boosted up by MJ's failure.
That shit was like a fucking slingshot. Look at his fingers. Like, he ain't even had no follow through or none. That nigga did. Look at his hands, bro.
Standing will be boosted up by MJ's failures. For example, look at Magic. If the Lakers 91 won that series, Jordan chokes in Game 3, chokes in Game 5. Magic's resume, he's a 6-time champion, 4-time Finals MVP, and 3-time MVP. And most importantly, he gets 1 championship without Kareem. Look at Charles 93. If Jordan doesn't average 41 per game, he is an NBA champion. And the TNT crew can't bust his balls every single year about being ringless. I mean, think about this Charles 93. If he won that championship, if Jordan choked, in a calendar year, he would accomplish the following: NBA championship, MVP, Finals MVP, gold medalist, the best player on the team, best record in the NBA, and delivered Phoenix their first title in franchise history.
Wow.
I mean, that right there, debatably, if Charles won, is the best year of all time for a power forward. Look at 1996, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp. If they beat the Bulls, who won 72 games. Look at 1996, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp. If they beat the Bulls, who won 72 games, that Sonics team, they are etched into NBA lore as one of the greatest upsets of all time. Not just NBA upsets, but sports upsets in general.
Yeah, because people don't know that Sonics team was raw as hell. Their record was like 68 and 19 or some shit like that. They was raw as hell that year. You feel me? I think they was the favorites in the championship that year, if I'm not mistaken. You know, Mike and them came and pulled it out. Mike was on some goon shit, you know, real closer.
Now, the biggest what if, the Utah Jazz. If Stockton gets one of those championships, if he gets 2 of them, I mean, his legacy is changed forever.
His legacy
way
way
different. Top 5 point guard to locked in at number 3 in virtually everyone's ranking. All-time assist leader, all-time steals leader, but also an NBA champion back-to-back. Think about Karl Malone's legacy. 2-time MVP and 2-time Finals MVP. That right there is certified top 15 all-time, pushing top 10. Now, once again, looking at Gilbert's original point about the 90s, not having any great shooting guards, I mean, that right there is a certified lie. Ask yourself, why is he lying? Of course, to boost up LeBron James and his competition. And here's the thing. Someone like Joe Dumars all-time isn't a top 5 shooting guard or even top 10. Now, someone like Kawhi in LeBron's era is a top 10 small forward, some say top 5. When Kawhi was playing LeBron James, how good was he? Was he at his apex, his peak, his absolute prime? Of course not. Now, for Joe Dumars, when he was playing Jordan, he was an established star, all-defensive, third-team All-NBA. If you compare Joe Dumars' 89 and 90 in the Pistons, winning back-to-back championships, his overall playing production is far better than Kawhi Leonard. And I hate to say it because I love Kawhi Leonard, but Kawhi at that point, he was a role player, not a star player, let alone a superstar. What's my overall point? Someone like Joe Dumars all-time doesn't rank as high as Kawhi Leonard. But if you compare Dumars when he's playing Jordan at his peak versus Kawhi playing LeBron James before his peak, those two players much more similar in production, overall ability. And to further this point even more, look at someone like Paul Pierce, who in LeBron James' own words, was his biggest rival in his career.
Wait, who is this? Who is this nigga right here? This Paul Pierce, who they say this is?
Finally beat Pierce, yes. He was still a very good player, an all-star player.
Who the fuck?
LeBron James' own words, was his biggest point even more. Look at someone like Paul Pierce, who in LeBron James' own words, was his biggest rival in his career. When LeBron finally beat Pierce, yes, he was still a very good player, an all-star player. 18 points, 5 boards, 3 assists on very good shooting.
Okay.
Paul Pierce in 2011 was still a very good player. But someone like Ron Harper, 89, also a shooting guard, his production level of play on the same par as one Paul Pierce. Now, here's the thing, Ron Harper at that point, very close to Paul Pierce. Overall resume, not really. Another comparison with context, Carmelo Anthony, one of the best small forwards of all time, one of the best players of all time. Now, 2012 Carmelo, the version LeBron beat, not the best Melo. Someone like Sidney Moncrief, who Jordan lost to, Moncrief, despite not having the legacy overall accolades of Melo, at that point was on par with Melo.
Wow.
Having 22 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, with elite defense.
So basically what I'm seeing here is that we be doing a whole lot of capping about how weak the 80s and 90s was, man. But we gonna let them finish the video.
And the last comparison we have to nail this home, Paul George versus Steve Smith.
Dang.
PG in 2013 versus LeBron James, he took him 7 games. But that version of Paul George, not prime peak Paul George, still a young pup before his time. Someone like Steve Smith, 97, was a one-time All-Star. His level of play, production, output when he met Michael Jordan was higher than one Paul George.
It was a one-time
now, of course, George's legacy, what he would go on to be, much better than Steve Smith. But at that point, PG versus LeBron James, Steve Smith versus Michael Jordan, those two players, very, very similar. So that right there is the end of the video. My overall point of the entire video is in debating players' top 5 small forwards, top 5 shooting guards, top 75 all time. All those things require context. So that right there is the end of the video. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. End of the video. They keep lying about Michael Jordan's era. Hey, it do be a whole lot of cap going on now that I watched this video, man. It seems to me that there was some guys back in the 80s and 90s that was putting up comparable numbers to some of our stars that we love today. You feel me? I think he was just basically showing us like that when we want to talk about how weak motherfuckers was that played against Mike and all of that, clearly the numbers that they was putting up are very similar to the players that LeBron was playing to get to the championship, G. Alright? So I'm not, completely dismissing that we done with the 80s talk, cause that shit they was weak, G. I ain't gonna lie. Like some of their ass was weak as hell, folks. The shit that Mike and Larry used to be doing to them, G, a lot of y'all need to be banished out the history books. So I keep saying that. You get what I'm saying? But, for y'all that, that was decent, putting up good numbers, I fucks with y'all. Y'all paved the way for us. But the rest of y'all, man, y'all ass need to stay in the 80s, man. Alright? But, it was some good comp back in the day for Mike, man. Mike was just utterly impeccable. You feel me? In other words, you get what I'm saying? Mike was just him. So, this the end of the video, though, chat. Like I said, man, please, y'all, if y'all can do me this solid, I love y'all so much. Please just like the video, man. Like the video, spam the comments up, do all of that, man. Subscribe to the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, alright? But it's your boy, Coach TDOT, man. I got more videos for y'all coming just like this. Y'all just stay tuned, man. I'm up out of here. I love y'all.